Hello everyone, welcome to my free online tutorial for the new SAT Math section. Now the problem that you see on your screen right now is taken from the first exam contained in the official SAT study guide. There are 4 exams contained. This problem again is from the first exam in the official SAT study guide for the new SAT exam. Right? This is problem number 9 in the calculator section, which is section 4. Okay, so this problem is a linear function problem, right? It expresses a in terms of t, right? So it just asks you to rewrite the equation so that t is expressed in terms of a, right? And let's see what a and t mean. The speed of a sound wave in air depends on the air temperature. The formula above shows the relationship between a, the speed of sound wave, right? So the speed of a sound wave is given by a. So right now, in feet per second, right? In feet per second, and T, the air temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. So we have the speed of a sound wave here that is expressed in terms of the air temperature, right? In degrees Fahrenheit. Right, so we can see that as temperature increases, the sound wave speed also increases, because this is a linear model and everything is positive here, right? So now it asks you which of the following expresses the air temperature in terms of the speed of a sound wave, right? So they're asking you to isolate the t somehow and make the t be just by itself on one side of the equation and the rest of all these numbers, including the a, on the other side of the equation. So how do we do that? So the solution is as follows. We have to first subtract, right? We can't do anything with the t yet. Remember, we're not going to do anything with the t until we get rid of all the constants that are by themselves without any variables. So we got to subtract 1052 from both sides, and this right side becomes 1.08 t, as you see here. So we subtract 1052 on both sides, and on the left side of the equation we now have a minus 1052 is equal to 1.08 times t. So now that we're ready, what do? We're not going to subtract 1.08, right? Because t is attached to it in a product, right? So we must divide. We must divide both sides now by 1.08. So as a result, t is equal to a minus 1052, and this difference must be divided by 1.08. So this expresses the air temperature in degrees Fahrenheit in terms of the speed of a sound wave, which is a, right? And of course all these numbers must be there because t cannot just equal a. So this is the equation that you derive. So in other words, if you know the speed of a sound wave, then using this equation you can find the temperature in Fahrenheit. Pretty cool, right? So so the correct answer choice for this problem is, if you'll find it, is choice A, right? So these other choices come from an incorrect operations on additions and subtractions and divisions, right? Some of them, some of the fractions are switched over. In other words, your numerator should have been your denominator, and here everything is just upside down. And so yeah, and this answer choice C is done incorrectly. I mean, it's done correctly for this, for the numerator, which is 1052 minus a, but then it will bring everything on one side and then the 0 would be on the other, and we could not have possibly divided over 1.08 because t would still be on the same side with these numbers, 1052. So this answer choice doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And the plus here and the plus there, and it's also upside down, the plus of choice B doesn't make sense either. Okay? Because we have to minus the 1052. Okay, so I hope you found this video useful. Please see the second video, because question 10, the next question, will also pertain to the first paragraph that we read, and uses it uses the equation that you just found. Okay, so before you get off this video, please check out my website, revisedsat.com. I built this website myself. I have lots of videos here in the video section in the top link menu. Lots of videos on the official SAT study guide. Feel free to look them up. As a mathematician, I enjoy writing my own books. So I'm not just a tutor, I'm also an author of math prep books. So I currently have 500 solved problems, 120 algebra problems, trigonometry problems, and especially trigonometry. You have to understand trigonometry because it was not used in previous SAT exam versions. Right? So feel free to check them out. All these problems are solved by me, right? Well, I designed them and I solved them, so you will have complete solutions for each problem in each of the books here, and they're relatively inexpensive. And I made prices that low so that students have an opportunity to learn as much as possible and get as much practice as they can before the first exam. Okay. So feel free to get these books. They're in PDF format via instant download. So you will download them to your computer without having to wait for delivery. That will take forever and books get lost and so on. You don't have to worry about that. And if there's a technical issue, you can always contact me at the bottom email address, which is revisedsat@gmail.com. Now, if you feel like you need to understand how I design my problems or you want to get to know me better, click the blog on the top link menu. This is a free online resource for an aspiring student who wants to do well on the SATs. Lots of math problems, all solved in many different topics that will be included on the new SAT exam. And on the bottom of the page, you can view the drop down menu here, expand each title for each month, and you'll see lots of different topics here, right? So I will keep this block open here. I will never take it down. It will only grow bigger. Please check it out. So in regards to tutoring, so this website is not only about the mathematics. I'm also partnering at the moment with a very knowledgeable English tutor. She has a master's in English from Columbia. And both of us will be tutoring for the new exam. I will, of course, take the math section. She'll take sections 1 and 2, which is the writing, reading, comprehension. Feel free to book an online tutoring session with us if you live outside of Manhattan, New York City. We tutor in New York City, Manhattan. So if you live there, just drop me a line, again, at revisedsat@gmail.com. Or online students, you can book an appointment with me to start, and then we'll discuss how you can work with her at the same time. You can book either a 1-hour session or a 10-hour package. Now, a 10-hour package comes with a discounted price, as you see here, as we calculate. And not only that, you'll receive a free additional half-hour session. So you're paying for less than 10 hours, and you're gonna get 10.5 hours for that. And also, you're gonna receive free preparation books, and that includes, but is not limited to, these 3 books that we talked about. You will also get the next book for free as well, and the next book will be the SAT practice tests. Lots of different practice tests that will give you plenty of practice, right? All these books will give you plenty of practice as well, but you need real exams as well. So these practice tests that you will receive from me via email will also enhance your mathematical capabilities and will ensure that you're ready for the new exam, which is going to be coming out first in March of 2016. So you're going to receive online tutoring with me and Lisa, my partner, through Skype. So you can use the call button here to call me if you have any questions. If I'm going to be available, I'll answer you. You can chat with me. If you want to send me an instant text message, I will respond to it right away. You can contact me through the email address as we talked about before, revisedsat@gmail.com, or you can contact me through the contact form. Okay, so get back to our channel as well, and again, see the videos. They're embedded from our YouTube channel. And I'll see you in my next video. We're going to talk about problem number 10, which is dealing with the first paragraph and the given data here. Thank you so much.